Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here and I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the lovers. Lovers is really cool when it shows, and it's that celebration of heart essentially. So it can mean a few things. I always say with the Lovers card, in the first instance, absolutely, it's that kind of heart-centered, unconditional love, giving from you to you, being the best for yourself, from yourself. So there's a real focus, if you've been drawn to this card, on making sure that you're giving yourself that sort of essence of love, that essence of respect, and just being properly enough for you. Then, depending on your status, determines which piece you need to take. So if you are single, perhaps there could be a romantic love connection about to enter your life, or perhaps a reconnection with somebody that maybe you've already got a little bit of a heart-centered space with, and for whatever reason your paths haven't quite aligned. But maybe the time is coming where that's going to manifest and that's going to become. It could also be for some people that this is just a celebration of anniversary coming up, or there could be some plans for weddings and sort of renewal of vows, ceremony, celebration. I'm currently working with an absolutely gorgeous couple of clients that are planning a hand fasting in August, and it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be very enchanting is the word I want to use. It's going to be very enchanting. So I'm mega buzzing for that one. So yeah, we could have some of that. If you have lost beautiful sort of loved ones to the world of spirit, this could also be a representation. Perhaps it's coming up to sort of wedding anniversaries or times of sort of celebration when you would be sort of obviously doing stuff with a partner, and maybe it's just that reminder of that love that isn't no more physically in sort of the energy, but still eternally binds you to each other. Because obviously if we've got a soulmate in the spirit world, even though they're not physically walking this earth anymore, they're absolutely still walking the path with you from the world of spirit until the time comes when you're reconnected. So I always find lovers quite interesting, because depending on your situation really determines which pocket or which piece you need from it. But through all of those twists and turns, always about giving enough value, enough love, enough respect to yourself, from you to you, and then the other bits link in as they need to. So you'll have to take the pieces that resonate for you directly. So if you're single, it could be a time to sort of have somebody fabulous coming into your world. If you're grieving the loss of a loved one, it's that reminder that they're still there. And sometimes this card can show when we're starting to feel ready to open up to a new love, even though we carry deep loss or deep grief with somebody. That can sometimes be the lovers as well. But you'll know where it sits for you on a personal level. Now then, as we're moving into card number 2, we're going into the energies of the 7 of Bowls. 7 of Bowls is a confusing time. So 7 of Bowls in this deck is the equivalent to the 7 of Cups in more conventional tarot. I love this little cheeky Jack Russell down the bottom. Just like, oh, don't want to see, don't want to have to deal with it. That's pretty much what this is. 7 of Bowls, 7 of Cups is a time where we're feeling a little bit confused. Maybe there's a lot of expectation being placed upon you at the moment. Maybe you're having to feel like you've almost got to split yourself into 7 different people, 7 different versions. It's a time really where it's about sort of prioritizing. It could be that your head is sort of going 10 to the dozen. You could be feeling quite overwhelmed. You could be feeling quite insecure. You could just be feeling like you're juggling so many things at the moment, because that's basically what this card represents. Certainly from an emotional space, you're juggling feelings, you're juggling ideas, and you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And sometimes there's a need to just pull back, to refocus, to redesign aspects of your life. So being very mindful of where you're feeding energy. Okay, so taking all the good positive energy, but being very cautious, very aware as to where you're feeding energy to at the moment. And this 7 of Bowls is a really important time to just stay grounded, okay? So be part of the connections, be part of the energies that you need to be part of, but don't put yourself under pressure, don't put yourself under extreme anxiety. Be enough for yourself. So prioritize. So instead of those 7 bowls, maybe you only need 3 of those things. Maybe the rest of the stuff has become a little just a bit overwhelming and it doesn't actually necessarily work for you. So it's a time period to really prioritize, and you'll get your bearings, you know, but be enough for you first, because mentally sometimes this comes in when we're in a bit of a place of vulnerability or overwhelmment and just feeling like we're trying to serve, but actually we're going without, you know. Make sure your own bowl or your own cup is being filled first, and then it can ripple out to other people. So it is a time when there's quite a lot of confusion. It is a time when we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. There could be quite a lot of choices coming in for you as well at the moment. And maybe you're feeling a little bit unsure of what way to jump, what way to tread with that. So just go careful, go gentle on yourself if you've been drawn to this card. And finally, as we're going into card, sorry, because I'm feeling like really hot in case like you see me rubbing my face. It is hot at the moment. If you've been drawn to card number 3, we're going into the energy of death. Now, people get very scared when the death card shows. Obviously, if you've got loved ones sort of, you know, very close to you and very dear to you, in ill health, this can sometimes represent physical death, or maybe you've just literally gone through a cycle of physical death and you're processing and understanding that grief cycle. We could have some of that going on for some of you. But death very often is about kind of closing off from the things that are not working, that are not serving. I always feel with death card, what tends to be quite often the case is a time of new beginnings. But to really recognize death in its truest form, we have to close the doors that are not serving us. It always feels a little bit with the death card sometimes that people have reached a ceiling point, and aspects of their life, aspects of their world are actually really not working for them anymore, and they're a little bit hesitant, they're a little bit fearful to shut those things down, to close those things off. But when you do, you will get this instant wave of peace that comes in. Death is all about wanting to welcome peace, and people really forget that. They really overlook that part of the message. So it's closing the doors that no longer serve, that they no longer work for you, and it's kind of opening up the door where all this magic is, and this big rainbow sort of beyond death represents happiness and peace. There can be life beyond death, whether it's a physical transition or whether it's you taking back your power and putting some boundaries in place, making some changes, saying no to certain things and being like, that doesn't work for me anymore. You can have those connections, you can have those experiences. So that's coming in as well. So it's time to shut off what no longer serves, what no longer works for you, and it's time to open the doors that will lead to those peaceful moments of way forward. So it feels exciting. I don't necessarily see it as a physical death, although that could be happening around some of you as well. So an interesting set of cards. I hope you can make sense of their messages. I'm going to leave the energies with you. Keep shining bright, stay well, stay safe, stay fabulous. Just want to say a couple of cheeky shouts. This coming Saturday, I'm over in Colour and Crystals. It's very exciting. I am doing my in-person tarot workshop, which is happening from 10 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Bring your own lunch, and it is £200 with the whole course material for the workshop. Or if you've already got the Guided Paws Tarot, which is the deck that we will be working with, then it's 160 with your own deck. We do have some spaces left. Come along, be involved with that. It's going to be amazing. And then next Friday, the 30th, I'm down in Banwell doing an evening of mediumship, which is going to be amazing. Really looking forward to that. Last 6 tickets now left. 6 to go. Get them booked. It would be amazing for that sort of night to sell out. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm just really buzzing for it. Did it last year and it was fabulous. So I feel this year is going to be even more special. And then on the Sunday, the 1st of June, which is my mum's birthday for anybody that's coming. And if you're planning to bring cakes or anything, just to say, she is gluten-free, so she's got celiac disease, bless her. So make sure if you bring any cakes that, you know, she's She is celiac. So yeah, gluten-free, that's what I'm going to say. But yeah, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be lush, and we're going to have a great night in Scenes. There are some tickets still available. So Scenes Community Centre is my only Wiltshire sort of demo date for this year. I'm excited for it. I think we're down to like the last, I want to say 20 to 18 tickets left. So that will be beautiful. That will be lovely. Come along, get involved. We'll have to do a cheeky happy birthday shout for my mum, definitely. That's going to have to be done. But it's going to be a lush night. So I'm excited, I'm buzzing. So going to leave it with you. Thank you so much for all the love and the support for those that are supporting me on private Zooms or booking in for the tickets for shows or the workshops and the hand fastings, because I do have quite a few hand fastings being booked behind the scenes, some of which are quite private, so I can't do too much public stuff with them. But just thank you for everybody that entrusts me, really, whether it be through spirit connection, tarot, ceremonial stuff with my witchcraft work, just however you connect with me, really. But it's going to be cool, it's going to be good. So I'll leave it with you. Keep shining bright. I hope this week's messages make sense, and I will see some of you lovelies very soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.